Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: 3 steps to create an internal scorecard to ignite your hidden potential and reach your goals. Sean Johal is an entrepreneurs organization member in Montreal, a leadership speaker, best-selling author, and founder of Elevation Leaders, a business growth practice helping companies 10 times their business valuation. We asked Johal how he sets goals and evaluates success. Here's what he shared. 1. Success is only relevant when measured against one's potential. These words from my mentor, Warren Rustand, an influential figure in the entrepreneurial world, resonate deeply with me. In years of working with driven entrepreneurs as a business growth coach, I have noticed one common element. Entrepreneurs tend to equate success with external elements. It's this mindset. I need to keep setting ambitious goals and chasing new ones. I'll be happy when I achieve them. I used to tell myself that too. For the better part of my adult life, I chased goal after goal, waiting for happiness. So much of how I measured success came from external sources: money, achievements, material items, the traditional hallmarks of success. Then I experienced burnout. While I was at my highest point professionally, I was at my lowest point personally. It was around that time when I heard Warren Rustand's quote. He wasn't speaking to me, but it felt like he was. I had been measuring my success against the wrong metrics for so many years. I remember asking myself, do I even know what success actually means to me? As a business coach working with scaling up methodology, a methodology that provides entrepreneurs with the tools and framework for leveraging the 4 pillars: people, strategy, execution, and cash to fuel significant and sustainable company growth. One key tool is the scorecard, a 1-pager breaking down critical markers of success for each role in a company. I realized we should have one for our lives as individuals too. True success comes down to measuring yourself against your potential. It begins with your internal scorecard. The internal scorecard. What is it? The internal scorecard begins with one game-changing understanding. Every metric worth measuring against is fundamentally internal. Externally, the world is indifferent. Accordingly, the internal scorecard is a tool to identify and assess the top 5 to 7 goals that genuinely matter to you as an individual. It's a way to measure your performance against nothing but your potential, with metrics tied to each goal. Your goals will run the gamut from parenting to business, community, to personal growth. They are measurable goals that help evaluate whether you are living the life that matters most to you. Take these 3 steps to build your internal scorecard. 1. Define your vision. Before you can achieve the KPIs that matter most, the internal ones, you have to set your vision for what a fulfilled life looks like. It's not easy. It involves knowing what you want your life to look like in your most fulfilled scenario over the next 5 to 10 years. Start with visualization. Picture the feelings you'd want to feel in the future. Do you want to feel in control of your finances? Are you fulfilled with your work? Inspiring to a community group? Once the feelings are clear, identify action steps. Reverse engineer the entire process. If you want to feel physically healthy, for example, what steps must you take? When the steps are clear, you can build a rule around it. Feeling physically healthy might mean losing 15 pounds, which may mean going for a run twice per week. You just clarified your success metric. List what you want to achieve in each sphere of your life over 5 years. It will help set the parameters for your internal scorecard. 2. Resist external validation. Most individuals don't care about what markers of success you've achieved. They're focused on their lives. I find that incredibly liberating. It means you can work towards your goals without worrying about others' opinions. The beauty of the internal scorecard is that the only person tracking its progress is you, which removes pressure. Bronnie Ware, a nurse from Australia, recorded the most common regrets of the dying. Among the top ones is, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. Get habitual with asking yourself, Is this my dream or someone else's? The answers might surprise you, and they'll dictate whether your scorecard is balanced with the right goals. External validation is not a bad thing 100% of the time. Often, it acts as a motivator. Yet, you'll inevitably find the deepest fulfillment on the other side of things that mean the most to you, not to others around you. 3. Embrace small steps. Contrary to the misconception that success is all about big leaps, I've found success lies in micro steps and consistent efforts. I recently listened to a podcast with a billionaire guest who outlined his goal-setting practice. He begins each day writing out 3 small things he wants to accomplish that day toward achieving a bigger goal. He does the same thing the next day and the next until it compounds across years, and he achieves his goal. Then he sets another goal. The internal scorecard is built on embracing small steps that, with consistency, compound over time. As Shane Parrish of the Farnham Street blog said, great things do not happen overnight. It is a process. Give yourself that time to get there. I firmly believe that what gets measured can be 10x'd, including the growth we want to experience within ourselves. Remember, the scorecards that matter most are the internal ones. Build it, iterate on it, rate yourself according to it, and resist the urge to let someone else influence it in any way. That's it from Inc. Check back weekday mornings for more tips.